Hello guys, my name is Juan Bonilla. My group is number 3 and the presentation is about Christian sacred art. And my partners are Juan Suarez and Juan Cabra. Christian art is the religions of Christianity. Works of art inspired by Christian religious sentiments are created to illustrate, supplements, and represents in a tangible way the Christian mission. Christian art is identified with most of the artistic production of the Middle Age in Europe and remain very important throughout the modern age. Secret art. For believers, Christian art has worship as an essential purpose. Many images acquire a reputation for being mega close and to the pilgrimages reach extremes of popularity religiosity that lead to discrepancies among the clergy themselves. Because while some defend the virtue of the devotions, others condemn it, tenants, superstitions, or the even idolatries. Secret art in the modern age. Now, the Renaissance and Baroque art moments will be discussed. So, the center of Catholic Christianity is accessed through the allegorical embrace of the colonnade by Bernini, 1656-1667, who was also the author of the design of the square and the interior canopy of the Baroque elements. Continue. The Vatican rooms and the Sistine Chapel belong to the same set and much concentration of the religious art of the modern age. Okay, Renaissance, Italian artists of the 15th century undertook an ambitious aesthetic and intellectual project to replace medieval theocentrisms with humanistic anthropocentricisms, for example, meaning the discovery and application of the laws of perspective. The impact of the Protestant Reformation in Northern Europe in the 16th century was very important, both in the visual arts and in music. Many reasons the final phase of the Renaissance twists and exaggerates the forms in search of different effects, among them spirituality. The Church of the Gesù in Rome by Jacopo Vignola and Giacomo della Porta set the model for Jesuit churches. In addition to the conceptions of the facade, the interior highly decorated in the Baroque period. Thanks, guys.
This influence was not external to the Baroque. The Baroque takes the material of the world and makes it spiritual. It seeks to materialize to spirit, that is, to give in realistic and sensitive characteristics. So that is carried out in this way to shape the abstract, the supernatural, seeking for the viewer to feel the presence of a spiritual and divine world. However, the iconography focuses on internal identification mechanisms. Is facial feature? If the apostle has a beard or is bald? Each color? If the robe of Christ is red, of the mantle of the Virgin is blue? The usual noted is unusual to use others for conceptual aesthetic and even economic criteria. If gold is used for background or nimbus, in addition to it used as liturgical colors, is subtle gesture of the hands that pray, bless, caress, offer, pray, reject, point. Each object or part of the environment of conventionally fixed.
In the field of literature, it's called imagery to refer to descriptive language that allows creating a mental figure through the use of words or phrases that evoke the five senses and trigger emotional responses. It's an extremely useful resource as it allows the author to add depth and texture to his work, much like a sculptor adds levels of refinement to his statue. It's linked to the Catholic religion due to its iconic character, which is why we find it, especially in countries with Catholic culture, for example, Spain, Italy, Portugal, and Latin America, and to a lesser extent France, Canada, Netherlands, and Austria, as well as also the Philippines. Although the plastic representation of religious mysteries has accompanied Christianity since the first centuries, it will be with Romanesque and Gothic art from the 12th to the 5th centuries, where the evolution of wood, sculpture, or imagery begins. Until the Renaissance, the Flemish and French masters were very important. It will be in Spain where his style of sculpture is most spectacularly developed, from where it will spread to all of Latin America. The processional step of Holy Week and the altar pieces for the churches and cathedrals are very important, which will become spectacularly important due to their numbers, dimensions, and significance in the Baroque.